Hello everyone, welcome to see my video about calculus. Let's start it. First, we need to see this graph, and then we need to make a function fx. It's this one, and then we need to make the slope of tangent, and this slope of tangent is moving. Slope of tangent or encounters with exchange of f at x equal a is this point. Continue to see this graph, and this is the fx, and just like the last graph, and there is a new point q appeared. Just now we just have the point p, and the point q is with axis is a, and the p is a plus h. Now we can clearly see this is the point q, this is the point p, and their x-axis is a and a plus h. Imagine it, and their distance is h, so we can imagine it. If h very close to 0, it means the point q moving to point p. So this secant is maybe not to be a secant, it's to change to be a tangent. So like just I said, this for question 2, the answer is centered intervals. Now we can develop the formula for the slope of this secant. Like just I said, this is point Q and point P. This is secant. Now we don't need to care about that. We can just write y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. There is the slope of any secant, right? Now, then we can see the point P. It is a plus h, so we can get this function, and then use the first function to divide to minus with the second function. Is same like just now we said y2 minus y1. Then we need to see the x-axis a and a plus h, and it means x2 minus x1 is a plus h minus a, and make this function fa plus h and minus fa divided by a plus h minus a equal to h. But for this one, this is just the slope of the secant. So we need to still look with this graph and with this formula. And now we can see the point Q and the point P. And because of the Q is moving, it can be very close to 0. So in this situation, we need to write the limit h to 0 is and then h a plus h minus fa divided by h. This one. So this one is the slope of tangent about the point P. Now there is another method to explain how this formula be getted. Now we can see with this function and with this slope, because of the point Q is a and the point P is a plus h. So it means if h very close to 0, it means y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. It means y2 is very close, x2 is very close to x1. So it's get the with the function h very close to 0 and limited, and then we can use the formula like just now we said that we can get this function. Then there is another way to solve this question, and we can get the same formula like that. Firstly, imagine it if there is a minus h, and there is a, and we can draw this secant, and then if h very close to 0, it means it changed to be it nearly changed to be a tangent. So we can also use this function to solve this problem. It's fa minus h divided by a minus h, and change it is a is h and fa minus h.